All right, guys, we are taking off to the Knoxville Fishing Expo. We're going to be out here all weekend long, starting today, Thursday. I believe it kicks off at 2 o'clock, and it's going to run all the way to Sunday till around 6 or 7. So I will be there all weekend, every day, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So we're going to walk around, check out some of the booths. I'm going to show you all some of the stuff we've got set up over at the River Sports booth, some of our Yak Attack gear, some of our Rogue fishing tethers, some of our kayaks, things like that. So I'll be out there in about 10 or 15 minutes. And yeah, I'm excited, guys. We're gonna have a very fun weekend and, you know, 100% fishing related, and get to see some really, really cool stuff out here today, guys. So tag along. How you doing?
Talk right now.
Hey Gary, is this the River Sports booth? Come on.
Who wants to talk?
What's the phone
Come
number?
on, man.
Gary?
Don't shut.
Gary, what's the phone
You didn't
number?
shut.
911.
You didn't shut Basket down, dude. Come on, man.
Is this live or like?
This is not live. This is just a video. I'm gonna try to edit something. Is it crooked?
Yeah. There we go. Oh, I need that. And
What, this? Is that what you're talking about?
I don't know. Every time I see a bubble.
Good Lord, dude, look at that.
Maybe that's too much.
Good God, you ain't putting that in no creeks.
Oh, there's what batteries are those?
Wolverine?
I need that boat right there. That's what I need.
Not sure.
Behind us. Little display.
Oh yeah, that's all you need right there, yeah.
It is.
That is it, dude. Where are you going? Let me go to Knox Rod and Reel.
Oh yeah. So this is starting to where I'm at, but I've never looked around. I've never been in off-road.
Really?
That's another one, yeah.
Where do y'all go? All the way down that way?
Yeah, right down to the next registration.
Okay. This is where I typically go. I typically go out to Knox Rod and Reel. You know these, don't you? The little bomber flat A's. Oh, I just got some.
Dude, the guy brought this up to me earlier. He goes, "Can you sign this for me?"
Did he really?
This is like the exact same one.
Wow, that's awesome.
I don't even have that color. Like, I'm gonna have to go online and order those.
Yeah, they.
I can order.
I just
them
bought a
online.
couple, but you gotta throw those like on a spinner rod, don't you?
Yeah, they're
Okay.
well, they're really light. I throw them on a spinner rod.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. How you doing?
Am I doing all right?
Hey,
Yes,
look,
sir.
we got some nickel baits right here.
Yeah, it's not too bad. That's where
How come we don't have the big ones in yet?
they will. Don't get me.
I call him Nico. I don't even call him John no more. I just call him Nico.
Well, that's all right. I don't mind.
He designed the heck of it.
Gotcha.
He's over the all. Those look pretty cool.
Yeah,
I'm gonna buy some. I gotta go around and buy stuff. Oh, I found something over there I'm gonna go buy.
right here, dude. Love those.
Dude,
And I think Alex rode through them, and I never cared until one day I just picked them up, and I could not believe how many bass. That specific color too. I love that color.
I'm about
love
to be
that.
become a believer and start using those things too.
Dude, they work. What is that? TFO?
TFO. I really like them for. These are great. Like this is the one I have. Great multi-season lure. $109. Great
I might have to
price.
feel it, dude. I don't think I've ever fished with a little rod like this. Wow.
I also catch you some white bass.
What size reel you want to throw on this? Like a 2,000?
1,000.
1,000? Really?
1,000 size reel. You can do braid, or you can do just like 4-pound mono or fluorocarbon. I use that rod. I have an exact. Wait, yeah, it's the same rod, 6.6. Look at the boat. Go ahead and get one of them. Sign me up right now.
Dude, I could get a house for the price of these.
Company paid you $500 to do that.
Dude.
After all the negotiation.
Dude, I know. Like I was gonna drive to Atlanta for 600, and they were like, just make a post, we'll pay you $5. So I was
they'd be like, make a post and give you $100, and I would have been like, okay.
I don't think you want to.
$2,000 to $3,000. Like,
Yeah.
it's already done.
Yeah, guys.
Pretty good, brother. Definitely looks like it's up your alley.
I saw these little semi. I'm like, I gotta get a couple of these little semis.
See, this is the type of stuff I don't really know what I'm looking at.
I mean, I catch whatever I catch.
A little bit of everything. Natural, real natural right there.
Yeah.
What color is that?
Cracker Jack.
Cracker Jack.
2 3/4.
Alright guys, I told you all I would show you all as soon as we got it. Here is the new Bonafide RVR. This is my first time seeing it today. This color is absolutely awesome. And I'm not gonna lie, if I do end up getting a just straight paddle kayak for, you know, some of the skinny water, some of the trips that I may go on with John and Alex and some of those guys fishing these little skinny rivers and creeks, you know, you've got the Jackson Coosa X, but I think I like this one more. It's got the built-in anchor system with the little, let me show you all real quick. And I'm sure a lot of you all have already seen this kayak in other videos. There's already been several videos posted on this kayak. But you've got like the little pulley system for the anchor. It's got built-in spots for the anchor wizard on both sides. So you got one, runs through the hull, comes out the back, and you got your anchor on the back there. Same thing on the front, runs through the hull, straight out the front. It's got a little skag handle that drops down to kind of help you track just a little bit better. As you can see there. And like I said, pretty nice, comfortable seat. It looks like the same pod as the original Bonafide, like the SS127, the SS107, and stuff like that. One feature that I do like a lot is they put the catchboard holder in the floor. You got one here, you've got one here. But what's really cool about that feature is they actually angled it. So this one sits up just a little bit higher. Like if you look at the gap here, you've got a decent gap. And if you go to the other side and look, it's not as big. So it keeps your board, when you got those fish on that board, it's gonna have those fish slide their mouth down to the bump. Keep that fish's mouth closed just a little bit better for you. So pretty cool little feature. The seat slides back and forth nice and smooth. This may be a kayak that y'all will see me in the near future, and I believe this thing will go on sale down at River Sports Outfitters starting early March. So as soon as March hits, if any of you guys are looking for a creek kayak or a small river kayak, be sure to call down to River Sports and check and see if we have these things in stock. So it will not be long, guys. Super excited about this kayak right here.
All right, guys, it has been a crazy long weekend. It's actually Sunday now. I haven't had a lot of opportunity to get out and walk around the store. I've been over here at the River Sports booth helping with these kayaks. There's been tons of people out here, thousands of people that's come to the fishing show this weekend. Like I said, I've ran into a lot of you guys out here. We're gonna try, you know, once things start to slow down this evening, we're gonna try to get out, do a little bit of exploring, look at some of the local booths and some of the guys here that are set up and selling kayak accessories such as Yak Gadget and some of these other companies. So yeah, I'm gonna try to, like I said, help out a bunch of these customers today, get some products sold, and then we're gonna try to walk around the store just a little bit more, show you guys around this place. Tennessee custom tackle. We got some Ned heads, some EWG Neds. We got some jigs, some swim jigs.
Arky shakes.
What are those? What are these? What do we got here?
Shaky heads with arky heads on them.
There we go.
Come through any kind of cover. 15-pound mono bait keeper, bait lasts twice as long with a little bit of mono.
Here's your owner of Tennessee Custom Tackle right here. So.
Hey guys, what's up? This is JT with Gat Gadget. We're a company based out of Smyrna, Tennessee, and we specialize in making accessories for all things kayak. About 7 years ago, I started kayak fishing, fell in love with the sport, and I was out on the water and just really wish I had a lot of things that either didn't exist or was at a price point at the time that I didn't agree with. So I started one by one making different things. We started originally making motor mounts, and then we moved into anchor systems, and then we got into making storage products, and then eventually track mounted accessories. So anything that you want to put on your boat, we're kind of a one-stop shop. You can come check us out. Show you a couple of things that I'm always pretty excited about, some newer innovations. This is actually one of our older products, but last year we made a new innovation with our tower upgrade, but this is our quick stop shallow water anchor system. What makes ours different from some of the others in the industry is we also give you this functionality back here, which is a deep water functionality. So for the days that you don't want to fish shallow water and you don't want to use your pole, you just take the pole out, and then you can run a regular traditional anchor off the back, whether that's a drag chain or a bell type anchor or a mushroom anchor. You can use whatever your choice is on the back and just run the rope through here and pull that way. But how it works is we give you an anchor collar system for the top and the bottom, because you don't want to lose your pole in deep water. So we give you an eye bolt on the back, and you basically run the line up through our block cheek system, so then you can pull the cord up and down like that, and it's super smooth now with this with this tower upgrade. And then we also developed our quick winder system, which is a crank-based system, so you can easily crank this up and then just use your thumb to lock that in right there, and that holds your pole up. And then to deploy, all you have to do is just press that, and then it drops right down. And then basically you can just tighten that line back up and then lock it, and it'll hold you in place. You can also use this crank system with an anchor trolley with a traditional anchor as well. This is just a fantastic companion piece for this system. We retail this system for like $169.99 currently. Those prices will increase by March, but right now you can get the whole system with the pole and the rope, everything that you need to install it. And it's designed for a lot of kayaks that have that power pole inserts on the back, but if your kayak doesn't have that, chances are we have an adapter plate that you can buy in addition to then easily install or remove this system. So we try to make everything non-drill. We try to make everything set up to where you can install it or remove it in seconds, not minutes. So if you have to spend over 30 minutes putting something on, we did a bad job designing it. So we want to make sure everything is really simple. It doesn't matter what level that you're at, whether you're advanced level, intermediate, or at beginner level, you can use our gear, and it's affordable. That's what we really want to do. We've got a new product coming out, which is a very similar feel to our Quick Stop. However, we integrated one of our other products called the Smart Cleat. And this is a system where you run your line up through this pulley, and there's a hole right here. You run that up, and then when you pull it back and you let it go, it will pinch the line, and thus holding your anchor up. And then you can lift it up and let the slack go, and it will deploy. This is a low profile anchor system you can use in rivers. So if you're worried about fishing rivers and hitting trees and stuff with a pole sticking straight up, you can use this system and run a drag chain or run a ball anchor or any other type of river anchoring device. I personally love this Tightline anchor system. This new anchor from Tightline. I love this anchor system because you can use it like this, or you can bring the claws out. And it has a breakaway system too, so you always keep your investment. So you could run this off of here. It's a perfect companion piece for it. We also have just our Smart Cleat by itself. That's an inline system that will track mount to the rear tracks of your kayak. So we don't give you just one type of anchor system. We don't give you one kind of option. We give you multiple options. So if you want to mount in the front of the kayak or the rear of the kayak, you want to mount low profile, or if you're fishing big water and you want to flat water and shallow water and you want a pole system. So we give you multiple choices with a lot of our stuff. One of the things that's been marquee for us is our crates. This is our low pro crate system. This is actually the XD model, comes with 6 rod holders, and also the cover is a dry cover itself. And if you notice, it has an angle to it, and the reason why is I had back surgery about 15 years ago, and I have limited mobility. So for me, I wanted an ergonomic, straight reach, straight drop reach back, so I could just grab my gear while I'm on the water. So this is really more about form, more function than form when it comes to be able to actually access your gear on the water. And if you're in a kayak that you don't have a swivel seat, or if it's not as stable, then you can still reach straight back and access your gear. So we have 2 sizes. We have our low pro regular, which is a 13 by 16 size, and then we have the XD, of course, which is the 16 by 16, and will accommodate 3700s, at least 6 of the regular size, or a little bit, maybe possibly 7 of the edge, of the Plano edge ones. And it will do it wide ways. The smaller box, you can put 3600 sideways, or you can remove the dividers and put 37s vertical. Then we have our quick pack. This is a kayak seat bag that will literally fit on the back of every kayak seat in the industry. As you can see, this is the new canoe seat. This is one of the widest ones. So we give you a lot of strap, and you can custom cut that strap down so it won't be in your way, and you can use a cigarette lighter to cinch that, because that's just basic nylon. But this will also accommodate 37. So a lot of our storage products, just about all of them, will accommodate 3700. Actually, all of them will accommodate 3700 Plano boxes. So you can put 2 in, and gives you 3 additional pockets plus storage D-ring as well. What is our underneath seat storage? This has been a big ask for a lot of different owners of different kayaks. New Canoe has been asking us probably the most, and then the Hobie Pro Angler crowd. Kayaks that sit up really high. We've given you now this is a new product. This is our quad box flex. And the reason why we call it the flex is it has plastic sewn in this, so it's not a bag. However, it is still flexible enough to be able to use in different situations. So if you're on a pro angler and you want to sit in a low position, you can do that with this box, or sit in a high position. It will accommodate 4 3700 Plano boxes. And the best feature is, if you're sitting on your seat and you want to access your gear, instead of you having to reach down and grab things, you just pull the strap and your gear will come out to you. So that is a huge feature that we offer. And then the other thing that's cool that we added was these flexible straps, where you can put different types of tools, whether it's your fish grips or your pliers, and then you've also got extra D-rings where you can tether that gear up. So we give you more than one functionality when it comes to Yak Gadget products. We don't want to just make one thing that does one thing. We want to make one thing that does 2 or 3 things, because you get more bang for your buck.
Alright, so this is the dual action rod holder. It takes a single rod holder, an existing rod holder, drop it in, clip it in, turns it into 2. You can angle these holders wherever you like. It has a tackle system for immediate tackle use, the things you use the most, keeps them close, keeps it efficient. We've got bolt hole patterns. These are all hard points, so they're all thick where they are. You can mount it to a variety of things. You can also do bait casting, spin casting. It works for both. It's our first time on the market. It's a brand new product out. We're trying it here at the East Tennessee Fishing Show. And it's $45 at the show, $60 online. And we would love to see how people use it. We've got a lot of feedback from people that are going to try it for different applications, and we're looking forward to doing that.
Well guys, that is a wrap on the 2023 East Tennessee Fishing Show. We are loading up. We're getting all these kayaks out to the truck, all these accessories. If you didn't make it by the East Tennessee Fishing Show, be sure to swing down by River Sports Outfitters. Check us out, pick you up a kayak, pick you up any of the accessories that you need. And yeah, I'm gonna hurry up because we've got a lot of stuff to load up and we gotta get out of here, guys. Thanks for watching. Peace.